It's gone okay. We're in third. We're 2 points off top, so that's all right. And we've signed back a coach that used to work for it. Let me just show you. Hello, my friends. Welcome back in. It's episode 68. I think I mentioned this on the previous episode, but I got a bunch of stuff going on, so I want to say it at the front end of this episode because I did get some comments, I think, on episode 65 about, hey, where did the Ireland series go? Because I launched the American Rescue series. And this series is not going to go anywhere. Like, I'm going to continue doing this. It's going to have to be adjusted a little bit because I can't put out like 3 episodes of every series every day. That's insane. I'm already doing the experiment only 2 or 3 times a week anyway. So this is kind of go along the same lines because when you're playing 2 series, that's a lot of games you have to play in between. So one of the American Rescue or the Ireland series will be daily. I'm not saying it's going to be every other day exactly. Like there may be days where it's 2 of the Ireland episodes in a row and 2 of the American Rescue series in a row. There may be times where it's the Ireland series and on the same day at like 2 or 3 hours later, American Rescue. One of the things I have to consider as a YouTuber, right, is if I only put out 1 episode a day, more people watch that episode, right? Because you all only have so much time, and I'm wasting some of it right now talking about this. But if I want to move 2 series forward, it's better to do, like, at times, 1 of this series and 1 of the American Rescue series on the same day. But then not as many people watch the second episode typically. So that's just something I kind of struggle with a little bit because, you know, YouTube and algorithms and like, do people watch videos and stuff like that? So I just want to kind of give you a heads up on that. Like, I'm not ending this series. Like, this is going to continue on. I'm enjoying Cabinteely. I would like, if we go like another round or 2 of the Europa League and we don't get facilities, then I might change my tune. Or I'm just like, we have done everything we can. But for now, we've only had 1 good run there. Let's keep going, right? So that's my plan there. If you are subscribed, one of the things I was checking on Twitter a couple days ago was, you know, I put out two videos. It was the Experiment series and American Rescue, and there was a significant drop off in both videos in terms of views, which is what I'm talking about. So if you're subscribed, make sure you go down there and hit that bell if you're interested. And what that does is in your, like, that upper corner, you'll get, the notification center, and you'll get a notification whenever a video comes out, because there are times I feel like with YouTube where you're subscribed to a channel and they put out a video and it doesn't show up on your like homepage or in your feed, and it's like, oh, I didn't even know you had an episode out, and it's like, how is that even possible when you're subscribed? So all right, I just wanted to talk through that. As you can tell, Liam Bosson is bossing the training. How many times am I going to use that? 9.7 on the training. He's settled in, my friends. We are hemorrhaging cash. I guess it's because our wage budget is a little bit higher than it used to be, but my goodness, like, it's not like we're building a facility or anything. And I'd also like to note, would you like some UCD with a side of UCD and a side of UCD to go with your meal? Yeah, so today we're going to play UCD in league play, who are doing quite well. Same thing with St. Pat's. They came they got relegated and they came right back up, and they're having that, like, you know, promotion bounce. Kind of like we did a little bit ish. And then in the EA Sports Cup, we get UCD's Leinster Senior League side, and in the Leinster Senior Cup, we get UCD in the semifinal. You know, Sports Interactive, you might turn it down just a little bit. Maybe it's because there's only 10 teams in the league that they're like, okay, rivals. Okay, you have one rival, and we will code it so that you play that rival all of the time. But it seems, you know, a tad aggressive in my opinion. So I did play some 4-4-2 with Wilkinson and Hayes Ward. I don't love it. I thought about playing like this, like as a counter-attacking style. This is the 4-4-2, as you might imagine. Obviously not O'Reilly there. But we're going to go back to the gegenpressing. I think we should be able to gegenpress them at home. I know I had a comment, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was, that said, like, why do you use inside forwards when you could have wingers when you're counterattacking? That gives you that width that you need, and then you have somebody run through the middle. And the honest answer is because, well, with the gegenpressing style, this is what it defaults to. And when we are at Haberosk, which obviously potentially different level, this like worked exceptionally well. Now, we didn't have attacking wingbacks, I don't believe, but this worked last season. We're going to keep trying it. I still have not figured out a way to get both Wilkinson and Gary Hayes-Ward on the pitch at the same time, aside from the 4-4-2, because I don't want to play 4-2-4 with, like, you know, put the wingers up here and push O'Reilly up, and then it also takes O'Reilly off the pitch. So it's like the problem if we have too many good players, I guess. I guess I could show you the results. I don't even remember last time. I think maybe you saw us against UCD. I just think it's a little ridiculous, personally. Because we already played. Like, this is just absurd. So yeah, we played Derby County on a friendly because it was worth like $6,000. Like, we paid them 12. It was going to be worth 18. I played all the rotational players, and it went as we scored early, and I was kind of, oh my goodness, this is going to be amazing. And then Bill Evans woke up. But yeah, we beat Dundalk. We lost to Derry City, who, as you noticed at the beginning, are in last place. We lost to St. Pat's after scoring in the 3rd minute. Lovely. We beat Cork City, which is like, wait a minute. You couldn't beat Derry City or the just promoted St. Pat's, but you beat Cork City, who are top. Makes sense. Yellow cards galore. There's an injury there we'll take a look at. Waterford, Darren Walsh with an own goal. Lovely stuff there. Harry White is doing okay. He's really not done as well as you'd like. And then Bohemians, we went to penalties, which was a bit interesting. As you can see, Gary Buckley missed, everybody else made, and we actually blocked their 2 misses, so quite good. It was okay in that, like, we had Douglas and Walsh and Joe Coveney and Frank playing. Like, so this was kind of we just played a game 3 days ago. We have a game 4 days later, and the league is more important to me than the EA Sports Cup, just because from a financial standpoint, like, the Europa League and if we could get into the Champions League would be unbelievable money. So I kind of was like, we have lots of players, let's rotate and do that. And right. So Josh Collins has a hamstring strain for 2 weeks. It's a good deal. He's kind of had some issues. Hamstring strain, pulled ankle ligaments. Like, it's not the 2023 season has not gone off to a bang for Josh. J.B. Walsh has been injured coming back. Finn McGowan has been injured. Stephen McGuinness at one point had food poisoning. That was a good time. Madden continues his absolute collapse as a footballer. Now, again, this part, the mentals and technicals are improving. I just don't think we could play him in the wingback role very long in terms of attacking. So maybe maybe we switch him up and put him on support and put Bernard on attack, or put Bernard on support and Madden on defend. Something along those lines. Marco Nag, our new signing, has done not good. You know, in league play, 2 starts, 2 subs on a 6.53. I mean, he's 19 and he's learning, you know, English. So maybe that has something to do with it. Gary Hayes-Ward's got 4 goals and assists versus Gavin with 5 and no assists. But again, he's played, you know, 3 more games total. Gary has, so doing okay. Again, just trying to figure out how to get them on the pitch at the same time. Ledwidge is done all right, but again, that's not all league starts. But everybody else doing pretty good. Gilmore not so much. Frank not so much, but Frank's adapting. I'm trying to help Frank out. But Captain Jack, for his attributes, doing quite well. I mean, 682 in league play. For these attributes, I'll take it. And he's our captain, so we play him, and away we go. I am thrilled with Liam Boston and his training, as it were. But if you are still here to enjoy the series, thank you so much for watching. It's funny. My wife is not often, but every so often she reminds me. When I first started out doing Stirling Albion at FM19, and I've turned the sound off, so we'll fix that. Let's go get revenge, boys. I'm not gonna talk to anybody else. I just want my motivation running on the players. And she would say, you know, like, oh, one day you'll look back and go, remember when I was excited to get 20 views on an episode? And it's like, it is baffling to me that right now on this series, 66 I think the 67th episode is going up tomorrow, if I'm remembering my schedule correctly. Something like that. But like 60 plus episodes in, you know, within a week, we're up to 500 total views on each video. And like, that's really nutty. It's like, imagine we are all in an auditorium and I am sitting on stage playing a video game for your entertainment, and we're all having a good time, or at least I hope you are, because you're watching. And it's like, that's just kind of crazy, really. Oh, okay, that's their nervousness, not ours. I thought that was ours. Okay, Brandon takes a touch. He's covered, but he gets to Wilkins, who I thought was offside. He takes a crack at it anyway. But that's just, it's really cool to think like we are at the cusp, as I'm recording this, of getting to 4,700 subscribers, and that's just crazy. I think I said this in one of the other series. Like, I feel like I'm in a pretty good groove right now from YouTube. Like, I started my health and fitness journey channel. It's Burn, Lose, Build, if you want to check it out. Just to kind of document that. And I'm excited about this series. I'm excited about American Rescue. I'm excited about the Experiment series. So it's like, it feels like right now everything is going really well. My mental state's pretty good because of that. And maybe it's because I started exercising. Like, who knows? So yeah, exciting times. Except for this right here. That's not exciting. That was a horrific shot. That wasn't really a good save. That was more of a horrific shot. And after bigging him up, not vice captain. Oh man, I haven't done that in a little bit, have I? Captain Jack is, not doing so hot. We're gonna close down the nervous guy. Makes sense. Please don't close down our nervous center back. UCD. Thanks. O'Reilly to ONeal. Okay, Bernard. Brandon. Wilkinson takes a touch. He's gonna shoot, isn't he? Yep. Mate, you got two people and the goalkeeper standing in front of you. Like, there's three people between you and the goal. What are you doing, mate? They've created a half chance. We've created nothing. They've had 2 on-target shots. We've created no on-target shots. Brandon, Harry White, who's done all right, passes to Wilkinson. I mean, all day long, that's going in. That's the spacing you want to see. Right now, okay, I know what you're thinking. It's going to drive me crazy. It's the commenter, whoever said, like, you should play with wingers because of spacing, and then I just said spacing. But look at this. Really, what is this guy doing? He's trying to close that. I mean, you just left your mark, mate. You just left your mark. We're not complaining. Brandon, okay. Robs him, blind. Wilkinson, he tried to split the defenders. It could have passed. It kind of works out. Gilmore, oh, I thought that was in. Wilkinson, can he get the rebound? Oh, he does, and then he stands on it because that's what you do when you get the rebound. You go run to the ball on the end line, and you just stand there and wait for someone to kick it out from underneath your feet. Good job, mate. That's, that makes sense. Madden is because, is this because he can't keep up? I don't remember what he started out from physical condition. I think he was just fine. So that's probably just, I'm old. I don't blame you, mate. I'm near your age, so I couldn't run 45 minutes. I'd be that guy. I'd be like, can I be the I don't know, is it libero or the no nonsense fullback? Except like we're gonna have the deepest line possible, and I don't have to move. I might jump occasionally. Keep it up, boys. Zach ONeal, mate, you're on a 6.4. I need something better. Just to kind of show you, he's on box to box. We got, that's why I had O'Reilly, not an advanced playmaker. I was like, why did I do that? It's because I've got Harry White, who is 6 appearances, 6 starts, and a sub with a goal and assist on a 6.83. He's done okay. He just hasn't been like the relevation that his star rating would indicate. Now you might argue it's because I'm playing him in the wrong position, but we're trying to rotate because of all the games, and I'm trying to keep Zach ONeal in the team. So that's something. I am hoping that if we can just hang on and not have anybody get upset about playing time until we get to the Europa League, I think that's going to be clutch, because if we make a couple cup runs and we make a Europa League run, we're going to need Gary Hazelwood to come off the bench or to start those guys and like rotate with Ian Wilkinson, and then they'll get enough play time. It's just getting to that point that makes me a tad nervous. I can't take Wilkinson off right now and say he's on an 8.2. We could go 4-4-2, but like we could do 4-3-1-2 and use some of our midfielders, but then you lose the wingers, and we don't really know that anyway. That was nice. I'm glad that our keeper was available and ready to catch that, and that was straight at him, but that was a pretty good set piece there. Boston. It's probably like Bossin or something, but that sounds French. Okay, ONeal. Oh, I thought he got away with it, mate. I just talked to you, mate. I just talked to you. You're supposed to understand this rivalry the most out of any player on the team. Gilmore can actually play defensive winger. Yeah, he knows how to tackle. Brandon, not so much. Right. I'm just going to make all the changes here to the actual positions, and then we're going to do this. Okay, that changed some of those back. Should have seen that coming. We're going to leave him up here. Just, again, if we can punt it up, maybe not as higher tempo, and hit early crosses so like our guys can like try and cross it and get back, right? Yay. Yay. Oh, not ball winning midfield. Glad I caught that, my friends. That's weird. And I do have Captain Jack in the cover role with his like 8 or 9 pace and acceleration, but he knows it well, so maybe that offsets part of it, is he knows the position really well. Oh, come on. You know, it's times like this where I just want to take my water and just like pour it all over my keyboard, you know, and like short my computer out. Except that. Except we have a goalkeeper, my friends. And he's on a 5.9. Okay, I gotta take the closing down off because we probably shouldn't just do that. Just an idea. Right. Hello, game. And I'm gonna actually tell us to focus play. I don't know if that's a good idea with the crossing, but I want to get, if they've got 3 people in midfield and we only have 2 and we're already outnumbered, I want to like get it out there. We're going to take Brandon off because he's on a yellow. We can't really afford to have, you know, 9 on the pitch. Okay. Gilmore, keeper comes out for it. Oh, I thought he was going to like punch it away or fluff his lines, but he did not. Nice collection. He rolls it out, but we're right there. Close him down, mate. What do you... Okay, you're getting subbed. If you're just going to walk around while they pass it around you, I know we're a man down, but come on, mate. Now Brandon's going to get sent off because the sub hasn't happened? Is that what's going to happen? Did the sub not happen? That's just a late notification. The assistant manager's like, hey, mate, you might want to get that guy off. He's on a yellow. It's like, I just subbed him, brother. Like, oh, and I didn't even show you the person we brought back from coaching. I mentioned that I plugged that and then I didn't show you. Ooh, offside on a corner. I mean, I'm not complaining. Wilkinson, crack it, mate. Oh, I mean, that's fine. You take that long shot all you like. Captain Jack's not really feeling it. And so he's on a 6.6. We're going to bring in Hugh Douglas. But he's not going to play cover because that's not really his bag, I think is what we'll call it. We'll let Frank the Tank. I have to call him that. I don't understand why. I just have to. All right, boys. Okay, McGlade's nervous. That's good. That's good. Oh, here he is. He's nervous. Ooh, not the... Mate, if you're going to clear the ball, don't put it in the middle of the park. Goodness me. Gilmore, I probably should have put the target man on by now. That's headed away, and then everybody runs away. Thank you, center backs. Both of our center backs. Maybe they thought we were going to win the ball back. That was a good tackle, except then this happened. And, of course. I'd like to have a conversation with our center backs, to be honest with you. Wilkinson's having a great game. I don't want to take him off. O'Reilly is anxious. We'll bring on Houlihan. But did you see our center backs? They ran forward and then decided to not. Sorry if that just messed up the mic by, jumping at you. I'm going to demand more. I think yes, boys. I mean, to take a 1-1 against your rivals, down 10 men for a good chunk of the game, I can't really get upset. It's just that goal is upsetting. I'm not upset with Madden. He was trying to clear the play and, you know, professional foul if he had to and whatever, take him down. Okay, I'm gonna say 1-1, and then we're gonna. Why did he put it out like that? Why would he put it out like that? His mentals are better than that. He's got better decision making. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? But I'm upset that the center back line went away from goal and then back towards goal, even though the ball was going that way, you know, on our set piece. Madden makes up for his really interesting decision making. Wilkinson dribbling. If we score here, oh, I was about to say that'd be absolutely incredible. This is not the end of game highlight. There's enough time for this to be not great. Gilmore. Okay. Boy. Oh, Gilmore, lovely stuff there. I mean, like, putting in the effort. I like it. I like it. Ooh, Houlihan, not... Okay, not a free kick. Not a sending off. Not a two-footed lunge from behind. Wilkinson does his man, and he gives it off to White. He's got the runner on the wing. It's Gilmore. Could this be a goal? Could this be a goal? Gilmore takes a touch! Oh, that's... Oh, after all that build-up, that was... disappointing is what we'll call it. Last chance at home. The crowd's behind us, all 1,000 of them, if you will. Probably half of them are our fans. Gilmore's just gonna stand on it. That makes sense. Last chance. Dinks it in. Punt it in, mate. Just put a foot to... Okay. Man, ref is looking at his watch. He's like, hey, you fouled him. I'm gonna let him have the free kick. Is he? Is he? Is he? Harry White for the win. Oh, that was going in. Oh, excitement at the end of the game, my friends. I mean, I think you take it. I think you're disappointed in Zach ONeal. I say you're unlucky. I'm going to say Gavin, very happy. And I'm going to yell at him. I'm going to say, I'm disappointed in you for getting sent off. But I could do that with Zach because I knew it would fire him up because he takes feedback well. He's one of our own. I'm not that upset about it. We are 3 points off. Sligo drew, that's good. Or I just highlighted Cork City with my cursor and said Sligo. Cork City drew, Shamrock won, so they've hopped, but we're all still together. So that's fine. That's fine. So we're going to hop forward. I'm not going to show you against the Leinster Senior League side, even though I'd like to. I'm not even going to show you the semifinal. We're just going to hop forward down here and see if we can get to understanding what's going to happen in our Europa League draws and all that kind of stuff. Looking at the finances, 153. I'd really like that to be higher, to be honest with you. But let me know what your thoughts are on everything. How would you juggle Gavin and Gary? And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.